YouTube. Hello, subscribers. I hope all is well. Today is Thursday, and today happens to be my second to last day for my trainee, Mr. Shawn Derby. He is going to be graduating from me and going on to go test out in his own truck on Monday. So good luck to him. He was a stellar trainee, and he is going to do just fine out here. He's going to be very successful. I know it. But let me tell you, this last week that we were in the truck together has not been a very mundane week. Like, we had some different things going on. For example, this load here is a load of shelving. It says freezer shelving. We picked up out of Russellville, Arkansas, and we're delivering here to Fort Worth, Texas. This load is pretty high. It's 13.6, right at 13.6. Thankfully, we made it here safely. We did go through a scale just going into Oklahoma from Arkansas. Thankfully, they let us go on through. I mean, we were just right at 13.6, so everything worked out great. But the load right before that one, or right before this one, was a load of lumber that we picked up out of the Houston area. Yeah, somewhere out of the Houston area. And that one went up to Arkansas. Went to Little Rock, Arkansas, North Little Rock, Arkansas. And that load, we were heavy, 82,000 pounds. 82,000 pounds. It was a load of lumber, about yay high. And it was going front of the trailer, the very end of the trailer. And it happened to be the second or third load that I let John do all the load securement on. And he did perfect. He had a load securement device. He had two within the first 5 feet of the load, including one 4-inch strap and the X strap in the front, and had a load securement device every 6 feet after that. And it was stellar. He did a very good job, and it was really weird because he was doing everything, tarping the whole 9 yards. I was across the street at Jack in the Box stuffing my face with tacos and jumbo jacks and loaded French fries. But it's just hard for me to not work. But anyways, what else? So back to this load of lumber that he secured. It was overweight, 82,000. We saw that the suspension weight PSI on the trailer was at the 71, 72 mark, which means I'm heavy. And we made it over to a pilot about 40 miles away, north of Houston, weighed, and we were overweight, 82,000. So, we had a couple of decisions. One, drive all the way back down to Houston, have them unstrap, untarp, and have them take a bundle off. Take one bundle off and then move that bundle that was remaining over to the middle, or full send, avoid scales. We decided option B, avoid scales. So went on the navigation, looked up weigh stations, marked them on as stopping points along our route. There was about 4 of them, and I was keeping an eye on Trucker Path, seeing if they were open or closed, Only one, thankfully, was open. There was actually there was 2 that were open. And one was in Texas. There was 2 along this one route in Texas. And we ended up going, I don't know the numbers and the freeways and the highways. It was all highways. But we ended up going a little bit longer route and got around 2 scales that were open. And then when we got into Arkansas, we wanted to definitely avoid another one, and there was a perfect highway that was going parallel to, I believe, the 49. I could be wrong. I'm really bad with the interstates, but one ran parallel to that, and we avoided an open scale thanks to Trucker Path reporting that they were open, and we made it safely. And actually, what we ended up doing was going and getting a truck wash before getting to our consignee. We were super dirty, from being at a little place in Rotan, Texas. It was like a dust bowl, those TMCers, you know what I'm talking about, and got completely filthy. So we went and got the truck washed. Then we went to the consignee. So it was another adventure with that same lumber load. We slept at the consignee, woke up in the morning, their gate was open, we crawled inside. I stopped at the another gate, and one of their truck drivers drove up and said, "Hey, do you looking where to go?" I was like, "Sure." They're like, "Go ahead and pull by this warehouse, and you can go in and unstrap and unload right and untarp right there." I was like, "Wonderful." So me and Shawn, we get out, we start getting the tarps off, we get the straps off, we get everything just about off except for one strap. Gentleman comes up, "Hey guys, hold on. I'm like, "What? This is supposed to go to our other location." "Your other location? Where's your other location at?" "Well, it's only 2 miles away." I'm like, "All right, not a big deal." A little bit of a bummer, frustrating, because the dispatch said the address that we were at. The paperwork, the BOL said the address that we were at, but they needed to go to their other plant about 2 miles away. So we ended up throwing straps again. We did not retard, and thankfully we made it over to the other location just fine. Thankfully no way stations in between those 2 miles, and we got unloaded just fine. Everything was great. So that was a really good experience for Shawn, for a couple of reasons. One, he got to learn how to avoid scales when there's something up. We definitely have been practicing the cat scales at the pilots at Flying J's. We've done one every week at least, but more importantly, like I just said, just avoiding weigh stations, how to do all that kind of good stuff. And then also the experience of getting to a consignee, ready to be unloaded, and boom, they drop the ball, the weight on you that you're at the wrong spot. So got to restrap, get on over to the other location, got unloaded there super quickly, so that was nice. Now we're just getting we are waiting to get unloaded in Fort Worth, Texas. Again, today is Thursday, Shawn's very second to last day, and I want to wish him the best of luck. I'm gonna go inside and see if I can get him out here to talk to him, have you guys meet him, so stay tuned. Stop recording. Stop recording. Hey everyone, so yes, this is Shawn Derby. Shawn Derby, say hello.
Hello everyone.
Hey, so yeah, again, like I just repeated myself nonstop, this is his second to last day on my truck. He is gonna be leaving my truck tomorrow and going up to Des Moines to test out in his own truck. And I tell you again, he's been a very great trainee, and I really feel he's gonna be very successful out here. So Shawn, tell me, what was your experience like, first of all, with orientation and TMC's orientation and all of that?
Orientation is exactly what you make it is. Pay attention, follow the rules, and you'll be successful. It's just like it's designed. Teach you everything you need to know to come out here with your trainer. Once you get out here with your trainer, just be prepared to run hard, drive a lot, pay attention and learn. There's a lot of stuff that isn't in a book that you need to know, a lot of tips and tricks in the trade, things of that nature. So just need to pay attention and soak it all up as best you can, and try to remember. It's a lot of knowledge to learn in a 4-week span.
Absolutely. And what was the reason why you chose TMC? What drew you to TMC from other companies?
So I did a lot of research on a few other companies, and TMC, aside from the trucks looking nice, they seem to have some of the strictest environment as far as quality, and it's kind of what I'm drawn to. I just wanted good equipment, good training, and just to see where I could find it.
Awesome. And how was your experience with me as being my trainer? I mean, you chose, and I've mentioned it before, I was flattered. He lives all the way up in Massachusetts. He knew me from YouTube, was a subscriber of mine. We've talked quite a few times, and I'm flattered that he chose to be away from home, potentially with another trainer, to come all the way down to New Orleans and be my trainee. What made you decide to do that?
We we've just been talking for about 9 months, and you kind of helped me with the process, and you know, built up a friendship over the time, and figured if I was going to do this, let's go all in and let's just be out on the road and make it happen. And I have no regrets. It's everything I expected it to be. We've got along great.
You're about to tear me up. I'm about to cry over here.
It's been good. You know, we've never butted heads. Like, it's for two guys in a truck in a small space. We couldn't have asked for better.
Yep. Likewise. And again, I can't thank you enough. It's been awesome.
Appreciate
You're
it.
going to be very successful out here.
Thank you.
So, anyways, you guys, also this is a potential for you guys. If you're a subscriber of mine and you want to be my trainee, we can make it happen. It takes some planning, it takes some logistics, but it is doable. So if you're interested in being my trainee, I do have an opening still for for August. I do have an opening for August, so if you are interested, you know, please feel free, let me know, and we can try to make it happen. But you can't smoke, or you can't be a smoker, can't be a chewer, and you can't snore. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I don't like, forgive me if you guys do smoke, I don't like chewing. I apologize if you guys are chewing and don't take offense to this, but also no snoring. I'm a very light sleeper. If I wake up in the middle of the night, hear snoring, it's gonna be very difficult for me to go to sleep. And I gotta have my beauty sleep. Look at this face, I need my beauty sleep. All right, you guys, other than that, it looks like they're opening up the gates, getting ready to get us unloaded. So let me let you go. Let this very loud truck drive by, and let me tell you, smile, you got a great one.